Hello, world. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing okay. Last day of May. This is our daily spread for May the 31st, 2020. What a wild year. To everyone going through the mess of it out there. I live in a tiny town of 5,000 people. It's off the beaten path. I'm really glad I'm here. I almost had the opportunity to get out and was ready to do that and really feel like traveling. I know some traveling's coming up in my near future, but forces higher than myself kept me where I am, and now I know why. Okay. Those three kind of popped out. There might be more than three today. Okay. What are we moving? Excuse me. What are we moving away from? Page of Wands. All right. The pages. Keep getting all these court cards, man. The pages are the first in the series of the 4 court cards after the cycle. Wands are the fire sign, which is your desire, passion, will, creativity. So there's been some, in the recent past, some exploring what you're passionate about. He's grabbing a hold of this green wand with both hands, and green is that color of emergence, rebirth. So he's grabbing it in the physical with his 2 hands. Now it's rooted, it's planted in this light blue ground, which is light blue represents spirituality. And he's moving. He's looking at the past. No, he's moving to the future. All this reverse stuff messes with me. So he's really moving into the future. There's some guidance here with the triangle, which alludes to 369 Holy Trinity stuff, with the intellect and fulfillment around it, and then all this light blue spirituality around the triangle. So he's been inspired. He heard an idea. He dreamt about something, a flash of brilliance, and he's grabbing a hold of it with both hands. Now this is about, and I was feeling that this morning, so that's what this is saying. I have trouble sometimes getting started on things and putting effort and energy into endeavors that don't yield immediate results. And I think this is just about doing it. The pages are very naive sometimes, but exploratory, inquisitive, experimental. So I think this is just about putting your hands on the thing and creating it for the sake of creating it, and not knowing exactly where you're going into the future, but moving forward anyway. Tons of green, that rebirth energy, and tons of red, masculine active energy. What I see on his body anyway is a complete lack of divine feminine dark blue. So I feel like there's guidance for him, but he's not really in tune with his intuition. However, on the ground, there's these little blue fragments, and dark blue is that divine feminine intuitive energy. So he's learned some stuff because his feet are yellow, and he's moving forward with his active red legs. Our legs are how we move through the world, and our hands are how we act in the world. So he's walking forward, touching the spiritual ground with his intellect, and grabbing a hold of this green wand with both hands, but he's not aware of his intuition. So there's some more connecting that needs to be done. Trusting that guidance and understanding what that guidance is. He's not quite there yet, but perhaps following and just putting his hands on this wand and doing the work, even though there's no way of knowing what is coming from it. That's leading him toward connecting and digging deeper in. So Page of Wands is what we're moving from. What we're in right now is the sun. This came up the other day. Very timely with all the solar flares and Schumann resonance spikes going on. But the sun is Major Arcanum 19. the number 9 on the upper octave, and 9 is the master number of the universe in the 369 grid. 9 represents fulfillment, idealism, and inspiration. The sun is about total illumination. These two figures on the bottom, it could either be aspects of yourself or someone helping you or you helping someone else. This is bringing a piece of the collective, whether it's internal or external, up to a higher elevation. This figure with the clear face and the 3 Holy Trinity dots under the light of the sun, which is raining down cosmic information, light encoded filaments, which awaken our DNA, is leading this confused figure who looks almost blind and still has his animalistic tail across the river of spirituality onto this white ground of purity. Lots of red and yellow here, which is putting that intellect into action. And unification, leading across. Active throat chakras, spiritual sacral chakras. I love the sun. It's one of the most positive cards out there. And the sun is giving us so much information right now. It makes sense to me. So Page of Wands is what we're moving away from. And we're moving into the sun. We are in the sun currently. And I feel like this eclipse season is going to be pretty powerful. And where are we going next? What energies are we heading to? Another major arcanum, the Emperor. So this guy has achieved stability in the physical realm, financial realm, because he followed his intuition. Even he didn't really know where that guidance was coming from. He followed it. And there's this illumination, this crossing the chasm into a pure enlightened state. And because of that, there comes Emperor energy as he looks back at the Page of Wands with the sun in the middle. 4 is the number of stability, application, and formation. The Emperor is very stable, as I said, in the physical realm. He's looking toward the past. The sun now has turned into this red and yellow scepter, which he's staring through, holding proudly, not with arrogance, but just with security, stability, and confidence. He relaxes back in this chair, this flesh-colored chair, which represents his body. His consciousness is in the top half of the card, which represents spirituality. His feet are active, but his legs are blue. So the Page of Wands has found his blue legs now. He's really in touch with his intuition and the feminine side. However, a still very active heart center with all the red around the heart. He's got this golden eagle, which is that inspired idea that's connected to your mission, which is incubating this cosmic egg, which is that pure gift that we all have, that we give ourselves in a lifetime. The talent or skill or lesson, a major lesson that we get to take with us when we depart the physical realm. Our soul never leaves it. And then we'll come back and hatch a new egg somewhere here or somewhere else. It doesn't matter. There's still more action to be coming in the future. There's layered action. But he's physical, he's stable, he's enlightened, and I think it came from he trusts more because of the amount of dark blue in the card. There's a sense of trust here that the page didn't have. But the page did listen and he got started. He stumbled into the future, not knowing where he was going, but holding on to that green wand. And it really gave him a burst of enlightenment, which has provided security in the realm of the physical world. So Page of Wands, the Sun, the Emperor. It's a really good 3-card spread. Let's live it. I'm gonna try to live it. So that's our daily spread for the last day of May 31st, 2020. Sending love to you all, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.